You know, one of the sayings that motorcyclists often throw out there, and it's actually a phrase that is used by these large-scale public awareness campaigns, is "Look twice, save a life." Look twice, save a life. And it's basically a message to the cagers. It's basically a message to those who are not on 2 or 3 wheels to keep an eye out for us little motorcycle riders. And it gains a lot of traction after there's a tragedy, after someone gets hit by a vehicle, and a lot of motorcycle riders sort of put out the plea almost, to the cagers, hey, please do us a favor and look twice to save a life, man, because we're smaller, we tend to hide out in blind spots, and it's just, it's part of your responsibility to keep a lookout for motorcycle riders like us. And man, this is just my own personal opinion. But dude, I don't think that stuff works. I just don't. I think it's an exercise in futility. To being totally straight up honest with you, man, it's a nice message. It kind of rolls off the tongue even. Look twice, save a life, But I just don't think it works. And I think that motorcycle riders who depend on that, or who even say that, in a pleading way, I just don't think it works, man. I don't think that the message is ever gonna sink in. Call me a pessimist, but I just don't think that the message is ever gonna sink in to someone who's not used to riding a motorcycle. Unless you ride a motorcycle and then jump into a cage, you don't have any clue. You're not going to look twice, despite seeing a billboard up here that says, look twice, save a life. I don't know what month it is, but I think there's a month here in Colorado where where it's kind of Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month. And, I'm all for it. I'm not saying that I'm against throwing out positive messages, but I guess maybe it's the realist in me. I mean, this is where it's coming from. I think the realist in me is like, you know what? That's not going to work. It doesn't work. I don't think it sinks in. It's just outside of the. It's outside of someone's sphere of experience. When someone doesn't have any experience, like I said, being on a motorcycle, the message just goes in one ear and out the other, I think, personally. So consequently, what does that mean? That means it's on us, man. It's on us as motorcycle riders to be always on the defensive, always ready to scoot out of trouble, always extra cautious, I mean, we can't count on them looking twice to save our lives. We can't. We have got to make that happen ourselves. We have got to be the ones to operate like a little fish in this big pond, because that's what we are. We're little fish, man. As much as some motorcycle riders want to be all badass and this and that, and think that they own the roads. I mean, really, at the end of the day, we are small fish in a big pond of sharks. These sharks will eat us up every time. We can't win. Yeah, we can nibble at them, and we can do little things or whatever, and I don't agree in any of that sort of stuff, any of the sort of revenge tactics that I see motorcycle riders engaging in. But at the end of the day, we are running in their world. I mean, absolutely we are, and it's up to us to take care of our own skin, man. We have got to be the ones to keep ourselves safe. We have got to. You can't message it and expect that it's going to take root in anyone else. So, I don't know, just my thoughts, man, because I was just hearing someone talk to me earlier about, think twice, save a life, and I'm like, you know what? I mean, it's a nice message, but I don't think that actually works. So, anyway, with that, my friends, my people, continue to ride with confidence, head up 100%. Yeah, this is SoopaBee.